Okay, it's prediction time. So I want to make a big call, and I'm going to predict that in the next few years, maybe even shorter term than that, corporates are going to not only allow side hustles and side businesses to be a thing, they're going to promote people having side hustles that are non-competitive. That's what I want to talk about today, and let's dive right in. So I believe that people who want to build businesses on the side, people who are interested in side hustles, people who have interests outside of their actual jobs, are the people that are going to be defining companies in the future. And this is summed up in one trait of mine that I'm absolutely obsessed with. My podcast is called The Curious Cult, and I believe that curiosity is something that businesses should be promoting in their team members. And to do this as a business curiosity, what better way than allowing people to go and build businesses? How do you teach someone who's just an employee to understand the fundamentals of business and why building businesses is hard? Well, you let them build a business. So here are a few reasons why I think employees who have side businesses are actually better at their jobs and better for companies, and these are established corporates that I'm talking about, than businesses who employ people who are not allowed to build side hustles. And I think this is the key thing, right? Your business is insane if it doesn't allow people to build side businesses, because there's lots of different ways to let people build cool things on the side that make them better at their jobs. And I think it's a complete misunderstanding that people who want to build side hustles actually don't like their jobs. I think that's incorrect. I don't think that's true. I think there are a plethora of people who love their jobs but want to do something on the side, have an extra interest, want to make a little bit more money, learn a new skill, and then try and monetize that. So here are a few things that I think employers and businesses need to know about people who build side hustles and why they will be better employees because they have side hustles. The first thing is, people with side hustles and side businesses, they think outside of the box. They are creative about their time, they're creative about their skills, they are being creative in ways that their job probably doesn't allow them to be. That is invaluable as an employee. People who can solve problems by doing things differently are a resource. They're not challenging the status quo, they're enhancing the status quo. They're helping your business solve problems in new ways that you wouldn't have seen if they weren't spending their own time building out their own businesses. Thinking outside of the box is something that we use so often. It's a cliche, but it's a cliche for a reason. Your company has structures that are boxed in. Allowing people to build outside of those boxes without detrimenting your bottom line is a gift. Why not let people do that? The next thing is, entrepreneurial employees actually make really great workers in your company. They understand it's hard. They understand how to grind. They understand how to focus. They understand how to allocate their time in the right places to get the best outcome. They are not pitching up just so that they can have a job. They're not pitching up just to clock in. They are there doing their best work because they know that they need to go home and do their best work. They know that they need to allocate their time at work effectively so that their free time is opened up to go and build their own business. Next, and this is one of my favorites, it's so short-sighted of companies to think that restricting employees from building side businesses is a good thing, when actually what I'm doing when I'm building a side hustle is learning a new skill that you won't pay me to learn. That is incredibly valuable. If I am not a designer at your company, but I am interested in becoming a designer on Upwork and figuring out how to learn Photoshop and how to grow these skills of mine, invariably I'm going to bring those skills back into my company and use them when they're needed. If you flat out old school legacy thinking stop me from building my own business, when am I going to go out and build these new skills? Why would I learn them for your company when you're not paying me to be these things? But if you allow me to go and build something of value and then bring those skills back into your business, you are benefiting. It's a win for you. Next thing is transparency. By forcing people to hide their side hustles, you are making them lie to you. We live in a world where everything is possible and multiple jobs are now easier than ever. Multiple income streams create financial wellness, create financial stability, and you aren't giving me sufficient income to allow me to go out and build the wealth that I want. If you are transparent as a company and you allow me the same level of respect and transparency, I'm going to tell you what I'm building. I'm going to tell you how much time I spend on it. I'm going to tell you what I do. And who knows, maybe you and I can work together as company and employee to build this new thing and grow it into something amazing. That level of trust and respect and transparency that you buy by simply letting me go and build something in my spare time is invaluable to you and me and our culture together. Finally, the key thing is non-competitive side hustles. If your contracts forbid me from building anything ever, the chances are I'm going to, on the side, quietly just go and get 1 or 2 clients doing what I'm already doing. If you open it up and you allow me to build anything except for competitive side hustles, the chances I'm going to go and build something amazing and cool and fun and interesting that you benefit from, that you know about, that I'm not hiding from you and I'm not fearful that you're going to fire me. So allow people the freedom, trust them to not compete with you, and give them your blessing to go out and learn a new skill that they can monetize to be a happier team member. My prediction is that in the next couple of years, it will be the default that employment contracts promote side hustles and reward them. I do not believe that big businesses are going to forbid side hustles in the very near future. I want to hear from you. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you run a team? Is your team allowed to build side hustles, or do you forbid it? Hit me up. I actually would love to talk to you about this, and I'd love to know about your side hustles. So post in the comments below, like and follow this channel for more side hustle thinking, small business and startup thinking. And as always, it's up to you to do the work. I can't wait to see what you put out into the world. That's it from me.